Stay with me through to the end, because Helen Mirren's last picture conveys a subtle lesson that will stick in your memory all day. You are going to witness the person behind the poise, the skill behind the composure, and the bravery behind every unambiguous statement Helen Mirren makes. If you only know her from red carpets and awards shows, imagine Helen in plain clothes stirring a pot as a screenplay rests open next to the salt, a rare photograph in a tiny kitchen, early light on the counter, and a pan on the stove. The cadence of a morning that balances work and life is practically palpable. Another picture shows her standing on a bare floor with tape markings that indicate where to turn and where to pause. Her hair pulled back, her shoes soft from usage. The tone fits like a key in a lock after she studies a brief phrase, looks up, and tries it 3 times. She leans against a wall in a silent corridor shot, laughing at a stagehand's little joke, the kind of chuckle that eases tension and makes a hard day more tolerable. A plain table photo displays a teacup that is still warm, a fountain pen, and a notepad with the words clarity and mercy highlighted. That brief page sums up her on-screen persona perfectly. Kind heart, clear language, grace is frequently cultivated in common soil, as evidenced by the garden photo where a fresh sprig of rosemary rests in her palm and dirt lies beneath her nails. During a friend's performance, she can be seen standing in the back row in an unposed photo taken in a small theater. Her hands are folded, her eyes are bright, and she is cheering quietly rather than loudly. In another photo, she is seen offering an elderly guest a chair at a packed event and then moving aside to give them a better view. This is an example of grace that does not require acknowledgement. With makeup partially on and a grin partially formed, she examines her face in a dressing room mirror, seeking truth rather than beauty, and asks the mirror if the scene would feel genuine. She is shown reading on a train with a jacket over her armrest and window reflections dancing across the page. She exudes the kind of composure that allows your task to be carried out with ease. You can hear the tiny joy in the sound of 2 pairs of shoes finding the dry patch together in a street image of her sharing an umbrella with a stranger, while they both giggle as they step over a puddle in the rain. Highlighted lines and small notes like "listen here" and "breathe here" are seen in a studio prep photo, serving as a reminder that effective acting involves both speaking and hearing. Another depicts her embracing a trembling newcomer while muttering a single straightforward phrase, "Take your time, as time is the gift that allows truth to be revealed." She is shown returning a borrowed scarf with a short note of gratitude. Tucked inside the fold, the note sounds straightforward and considerate, just like her voice on television. She can be seen standing close to a stage door in a tranquil frame, her shoulders relaxed, her eyes soft, her hands at rest, a person prepared to enter the spotlight without becoming overwhelmed by it. I want you to stay with me when we reach the last picture I promised, a city window at morning, a coat draped over one arm, a script held low, and Helen gazing out with a soft smile that conveys the message, "I will do the work again today, with care." Inside these rare photographs lies the untold narrative of a steady craft, a kind attitude, and a daily decision to lead with truth. If this gave you a more positive impression of Helen Mirren, please tell me in the comments which moment felt the most human. Like this video, share it with a friend who liked true stories, and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything more.